Good morning. Hope you're all well. Hope you're at home. I wanted to follow up with a video on the post I sent out there, lockdown day 2. We're now lockdown day 7 in Spain. Got a lot of reactions. I think we're all getting to grips with the situation. Have to say positive. This is going to be challenging. We will have to work together to get through this, and it will be forcing us to adapt to what's going on. So I wanted to share a few points of that I received of all the people who responded to the post, and in the last couple of days we're all thinking about how our businesses can get through this. So I just want to walk you through the points I've learned from all of you guys, and give it back to you. Before anything, pair of happy socks today for our friends in Italy who are basically going through a very rough time. Probably this is coming to Spain next couple of days and weeks also. So let's learn from them. They kind of live in the future. And the other countries, well, you might as well learn, be prepared, and then hopefully things turn out less bad than what we're going through. So let me take you to a few points. So I've explained that in my previous post I talked about 3 waves. I want to look at the first wave. This is where we're in now. We're about to get hit by this wave. So I call this back to basics, and I wanted to share with you what people have told me on how we can get through this. You don't need a lot. You need to be positive. You need to embrace the situation, in my opinion, and get ready to get your business through this in this first wave. So let's have a look at the 3 points that I've identified thanks to all of you. So the first one is this is a new normal. This is not a temporary situation. This is going to introduce changes and challenges that are going to stay with us probably forever. So it will require us to innovate and to be problem solvers. Talk to people about it who are already implementing it, who already did it. All the knowledge is out there, and then start getting your organization, your company organized in a new way. I recommend to not see this as a temporary, short-term crisis situation and then just go back to the way things were before, but see this as an opportunity to learn and to reorganize. So focus on your value add as a company, as an organization. Maybe strip what is not really adding value and get better at what really you're offering your customers, your own team, your people, your stakeholders in the next couple of weeks and months, and that's the core of your company. Then if we look at the 2 things that you will need in the next weeks and afterwards, also for the restarts, which we call the second wave, then we see that the first thing to focus on are people. People, I'd split them up here in two groups. So first you have your own team. Spend time with your team, listen to your team, empower them if you haven't done so far. These are moments when people rise to the occasion and they're capable of amazing things. So, but empower them, give them the tools and give them the freedom to make their own decisions for the better of the company and the organization and other team members. And secondly, your partners. So basically the only thing you need here is a phone, an internet connection, discipline to call your partners, supply partners, clients, and be in touch with your team. More than ever, use video calls, see faces. This is what it's all about. In the end, most businesses, if not all, are a story about people. More than products, more than features, it's a story about people. So focus on that one. That is one of the 2 things that will get you through this and that will make you stronger once we get out of this. Secondly, cash. Do not underestimate the importance of cash. Not in the short term, not in the medium term. We're talking about the first wave now, so we're talking about two things. Think about the cash you need to survive, and think about the cash you need to restart. A few things that I've seen and a few points of feedbacks I got, which kind of worry me a bit, is people think this is going to be a 2-week thing. When it's about your survival cash, think about 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks. You need to have, in my opinion, 2 to 3 months of cash to get through this. Imagine no income 90 days, look at your costs, and then make some decisions. There are some constraints that I would like to introduce though, but look at your survival cash, not on a 2-week, 3-week basis. Look at it on a 90-day basis, if you can, to be ready once the gates are open again and we're ready to go. The second thing is, and we'll come back to this on another time, is the money you need to restart. The world will be different. If you're left standing, you will need probably more working capital than before, because you probably get more jobs than you had before, because not everybody will be standing after this one, unfortunately. Secondly, payment terms, the situation, banks have changed. So use this device to talk to your partners like your bank now to make sure you have enough financing to survive and for the restart. Cash is king right now. Cash is the oxygen a company needs. People make up for your company, but they need to breathe. So please take this one seriously. Study it, don't panic, make a plan, 90 days, and talk to your partners, financing partners like the bank, and to your team, because they may come up with great ideas on how to optimize your cash position. We're moving from a profit and loss view of things to a cash position, to a balance sheet view. All right? So problem solving skills, connection with your people, your team, your customers, your partners, your suppliers, your bank, peers in the industry, and focus on cash. Maximize cash in the bank to get through this and to be ready for a restart. Now, to the business owners I've been fortunate enough to be in touch with, we have to put, in my opinion, some constraints on this, to this equation, to this problem. I would like to challenge all of you who are in a similar situation to basically put 3 constraints to how we get through this crisis. First one, no layoffs. In the end, the temporary layoffs that the state is going to pay, in the end are going to be paid by normal working people in their taxes the next 6, 12, 24, 36 months. So it is up to us first to preserve jobs in our companies. When the good times are there, we make more money than employees. Now it's a time, in my opinion, to accept the second challenge. Who is ready to pledge a zero profit 2020? That means if we end up having money at the end of the year, we reinvest it in the company to basically have a stronger position, faster growth, more people that we can employ. If we're struggling to make ends meet, the end, nobody should be forced to lose money. But a zero profit 2020 is, I think, we have to accept as a mindset, and it's only the right thing to do. Third constraint, this is a learning opportunity. This is when constraints are put around our businesses, and this is when we innovate. This is when we get better, if we want to. So together we can do this. We embrace the issue, we embrace the problem, we all have our opinions about it, but we all should agree, in my opinion, that small businesses should get through this, and we should try and see this as a learning opportunity. Thank you. Thanks again for all the feedback. I keep learning from all of you. Let's talk soon. Tomorrow, we're going into our second week of lockdown, and let's keep positive. Let's work together and we'll get there. Talk to you soon. Bye.